Welcome to Guardian Capital Market Outlook discussion for the month of May 2026. So, for the agenda, we will be discussing four things. First, education thinking framework. Second, earnings. How has the earnings been for the BSE 500 companies in the previous quarter? Third, valuations and expectations. What are the valuations of BSE 500 and other indexes, and what are the expectations going forward? Fourth, sectoral view. Our first principle is that over a long period, earnings growth determines 80% of the returns. In this slide, we want you to focus on the two red circles, which indicates that over the 3 decades, price has been growing at 11% per annum CAGR, whereas earnings have been growing at 10% per annum CAGR, which means that there is a direct correlation between earnings growth and price growth. Principle 2 says that revaluation growth determines 20% of return. Say, in the last 11 years, Asian Paints have gone up by 13%, out of which 10% was due to earnings growth and the balance was due to revaluation. Revaluation means people were willing to pay 43 rupees for every 1 rupee earned by Asian Paint. But now they are willing to pay 61 rupees, which accounts as revaluation growth. In this slide, we want to highlight the importance of extra 1% of return generated. If we invest 1 crore today for 30 years and assuming a return of 11%, we would end up with 23 crores after 30 years. However, if we just generate 1% more, we would end up with 30 crores and 3% more return. We would end up with more than double of 23 crores. This is the power of compounding and signifies the importance of staying invested for a longer period of time. Second, on the agenda, we have a discussion on earnings and valuations. On this slide, we discuss the earnings and valuation data for the BSE 500. Here we can observe that the revenue growth for Q4 FY26 has been largely in line with previous quarters. However, the standard figure here is the profit after tax and the PAT margins, which have improved significantly. This improvement can be attributed to lower depth and lower capex by the BSE 500 firms. In terms of valuation, the PR multiples indicate that the index is in a fair valuation range of +1 to -2%. In the case of a stress scenario, we are predicting a market drawdown of up to 12%. The alpha over the bond at the current growth rate is largely in line with the historical average of 0.65%. Our optimistic outlook incorporating 11% growth rate is an alpha over bond of 1%. Going on to the third segment, we take a look at the sectoral view for the BSE 500. This slide shows the sectoral performance of the top 25 sectors of the economy. Based on valuations, we deem 87% of the economy to be fairly valued and 13% of the economy to be overvalued. Based on current revenue growth, 24% of the economy has been growing at a rate greater than its historical growth rate, whereas 76% of the economy has a recorded revenue growth lower than its historical growth rate. The healthcare sector, including pharma, has been the standout during this period, driven by a strong Q4 FY26 earnings season, with companies posting better than expected results, alongside easing concerns over potential US tariffs on generic drug imports, and continued strength in the domestic pharma market. Investments in the security markets are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.